Hello there, welcome to Yearly Reviews, the show where I review all the games that I've played through the year of 2020. Now, 2020, glad you asked, it's a pandemic, we've got nothing to do, and I was bored. So, without further ado, let's get on to today's review. The Danganronpa series is about 16 high school students who are trapped in a location where the only way to escape is to kill another student and get away with it. After a murder has occurred, a trial commences where clues are used to try and track down the killer. So let's dive into the Oh, that's not Danganronpa. So, if we are talking about Danganronpa today, why am I talking about it? Well, if you remember from my last review, there was what I dubbed a murder mystery visual novel triangle of three franchises. Danganronpa is at the top because it combines elements from the two franchises at the bottom of the triangle, and those are Ace Attorney and the subject of today's video, Zero Escape.
Consider this a privilege. You have been chosen. You are going to participate in a game. The Nonary game. It is a game where you will put your life on the line.
Today, we are going to take a look at the remastered versions of the first two games, 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors, and Virtue's Last Reward. There's also a third game called Zero Time Dilemma, but we'll get to reviewing that eventually. Like the Ace Attorney franchise, the Zero Escape series started life on the DS with the first game titled 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors, and 999 is about... 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors features 9 main characters before to potato, but agreed by an unknown person named Zero. The characters adopt no names from their identity for the sake of the narrative game. The play control dream page drawn by June and others go on an old friend Dream Paying me known as Akane, Lotus, a self-serving woman with unknown skills, 7 a larger muscular man, 7 a punk with negative attitude, 8 an older and wiser man, Stake a blind man with pricey Davina, Clover, Girl, Divinity of a night, found a fictional individual. The events of the game occur within a cruise ship where all external doors are windows have been sealed, if any internal doors are locked. The game's 9 characters know that they had to be kidnapped and brought to the ship to play the narrative game. The challenge to find a door marked with a 9 within 9 hours before the ship sinks. To do this, they are forced to work as separate teams to make their way through the trip. It's all puzzle to find this door. This is inside by special locks on numbered doors that are based on digital routes. Each player is a bracelet with a different digit on it, and only groups of 3 to 5 with their bracelets numbered with the same digital route as marked on the door can pass through. Oh, fuck me. So essentially, 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors. A few years later, Virtue's Last Reward was released on the 3DS, which is about a plot so complicated that we'd be here all day if I explain it all. The main gameplay in these two games is a mix of a visual novel and several escape rooms. Now, personally, I've never been to an escape room because of lockdown and social anxiety, and because I'm just dumb. So as you can imagine, I was just randomly clicking on everything, just trying to do the bare minimum. But the reason I play through all these games is due to two things. 1, the mysteries that the characters were trying to solve, and 2, the multiple endings that happen due to your choices in the visual novel segment. My only real complaints with the games are different for each one. In 999, the main problem I have is with the pacing. There will be times where the characters will be in the middle of an escape room and they will start to have a conversation about paradoxes or something. In a game where you have 9 hours to escape a cruise ship, you gotta be conscious of the time that will be wasted. As for VLR, well, as you can see, the models aren't great, which is most likely because this is a port of a game originally for the 3DS. At the time of writing this, I currently have 26 video reviews to do, including the ones I've already completed, and after playing through a lot of game franchises, I think that the Zero Escape series has grown a lot on me. The two games in the bundle, or port if you want to call it, are super close on quality, which is incredibly high either way. You may remember that I had a list where I ranked the games I've played. I don't want to reveal the exact spots, but these two games are definitely high up. If you think you'll like these games, go ahead and buy them for an admittedly high price to have some fun. Or to be confused in the escape room segments.